Trust me guys, I get it. You're probably used to looking at complex screens like this, with marks and lines and boxes everywhere that leave you with more questions than answers afterwards. Well, good news for you, I'm keeping it simple today, as I do with all of my strategies, and in today's video, I'm going to break down how I caught 2 winning trades with none of these lines, strictly using the 15-minute high and price action. Well, that's a lie. We need one of those lines, and that's the high of the 5-minute candle during the first 15 minutes of market open. We mark that out, and occasionally, if roles are reversed, we'll mark out the low of the first 15-minute range down here. Now that we have those marked out, I'm going to break down how we caught this aggressive move up, and then the strategy reversal, which I call the orb reversal, on the move down. So all I ask is if you guys get value from these simple strategies and from these videos is that you tap in, hit that subscribe button, and let's get rich together. Now, you'll notice that I didn't take a trade for the first hour of the day. Patience is a huge virtue. It's a necessity when you're trading this strategy. If you can just stay patient and stay disciplined, this strategy has a very high win rate, and I've helped thousands of traders learn it. So what we do here is you mark the first 15-minute high and the first 15-minute low on these 5-minute candles. Now, I want to go over why, not only why this first trade worked out, but why I didn't take the second trade here when we close below and move up. So a key pillar to this strategy is that when you're going to set the trend, typically speaking, you want to see a 5-minute candle close above this level up here or below this level down here. Now let's start with the trade that we didn't take. You see that we come down and we have this 5-minute close below. Well, when we have this and it's wick down, you could see it on the 1-minute very clearly. But specifically on the 5-minute too, we had an aggressive push up here off of data. We had data hit at 10 a.m. Eastern, an aggressive push up. Now for me, at these 5-minute lows, I want to see something along the lines, say this is our 15-minute low here. I want to see us push down, close the candle down here. I'd like to see us push back up, slightly over it, and then with another push down, we enter here, and on this particular trade, I want to see us enter on the push down, keep stops above the previous 5-minute high right here, and then ride to low of day or at least a 2-3R trade. So in this case, we want to see a move from here all the way down to here. If on this trade we had, let's say this is a lot of points. Let's say we had 40 points worth of risk, we need 120 points worth of profit. You get the picture. We want solid risk reward. So that's exactly what we did on this real trade that we took live in real time that, as you can see, had a lot of people making money.
800, 600, 2K, 78, 37, 1338, 720, 50, 3.5K, 250. Don't forget, Grizzly took this too, and Greg had winners too. 1,000, 800, 300, 3,100. Let's go.
We call price and trades in real time every single day. No hindsight, no BS, just real trading and 9 years of experience up in here. So you see here that we close this candle above and we retest back down. Now, as we retest back down, I wait. When we make this relative low and start pushing back up, I get one add here at 90, right at the level, and one add here in the low 80s. So I average in twice, which I plan on doing as we're taking the trade. I never average down ever unless it's part of the plan and I add smaller my first time to leave room for a second add afterwards. So we add twice there. We keep our stops below 75 with hard stops below this previous 5-minute low, because in the Trump market, you have to have your hard stops in. So I have hard stops in real time below this candle just in case we get an aggressive move down. I got to protect myself with mental stops right around the 75. And we enter twice here, one time, and we let this ride up. Now, on the way of this ride up, my first trim comes at 2003 or so at this high a day. My second trims come on these next pops to the upside, and eventually I end up stopping my full position right here in the 40s, about 50, 60 points up from my entry. So we risked 10 to 15 points, give or take, on this trade to make 60 plus. That is a 4R trade on a strategy that nets me an over 80% win rate. Now the key to this, guys, is patience. If you tried to take these longs here, you would have gotten cooked. If you tried to take these shorts here, you would have gotten cooked. But I stayed patient through this, and then ended up with a banger trade right here. Now, this is what they won't teach you in the other videos, is that there's a reversal way you can trade this strategy too. You see, we move on up, move on up, move on up, and on the way back down, once you flush this 15-minute high, close below, you can try the retest back up on the way up for the continued reversal to the downside. So that's what we do here. We move on down on this way back up. We try shorts in the 980s area. 980 to 990 is what I tell my team. We keep stops above 20,000, which we just about ticked it. We just about ticked it. And then we get a nice move down. This is a prime example of it. We kept stops above 20,000 because it was a key level. If you had your stops at 990, you likely would have gotten stopped. That's why we moved it up a little bit to whole psych number 20,000. Gave the trade a little room to breathe, and then let this ride down for a solid another 4+ R trade. Now, I never take the second test of that. It would have worked right here. You see we come back up, retest this 15-minute high, and then move down. But then we stop respecting it. We move up above it, bounce it, and below it, and above it, and below it. And eventually it loses its support or resistance power. So for me, I'm always taking the first entry I see that fits my criteria. Even if I'm not feeling it so much, I'll try it light, because you can't just pick and choose when you're going to follow your system. You got to follow your system every single trade. That's the only way it works. Otherwise, you pick and choose, you pick and choose, and pick and choose. You miss 3 winners. You finally decide that you're going to choose to take the trade, and then you lose. And that's not what we teach here. We teach systematic trading. We teach risk management. We teach discipline over dopamine. And we teach consistency. If you can do all 4 of those things, there's a good chance you're going to have a high probability of becoming a profitable trader and keeping the money that you make. This strategy is a pillar of how I trade. Not because I can read a 15-minute high or low. Yes, I use these for reference, but I'm a price action trader. I'm watching volume and I'm watching price. I'm also watching for key levels on the hourly, 4-hour, and daily chart. Ideally, we find trades that have some sort of confluence in the higher time frames, and then I can confirm on my 5-minute. That gives me the most likely outcome that I will win the trade. It increases my edge. And as traders, this is all about having an edge, having higher probabilities, and truly valuing and keeping note of the math in every single trade. It's all about math. As cliche and simple as it sounds, it is all about math. It's all about probabilities, and it's all about putting those probabilities in your favor. That's why I've been able to maintain, make, and keep money now for nearly a decade of trading. I'm 28, going to be 29 in 7 days a week from today. Going on 30, which is crazy. After I'm age 30, I'll have had almost 11 years of experience, which is just bananas to me, but I love every second of it. I'm a trader at heart. I love this game. I love showing up every day, doing what I love, and helping people like you learn. So just keep trading smart, keep trading safe, choose discipline over dopamine every single day, and stay focused on the long-term vision. I get it. This is hard. Trading is not easy. There's nothing easy about it. The only easy part about it is opening your broker. And even now, they got 1,000 questions. So even that's not that easy these days. But keep trading smart, keep trading safe, and hopefully you guys learned something from this video. I got a lot of cool updates coming for you guys with Team Bull and myself. If you've been looking to get mentored by me one-on-one, keep watch below my videos. I got some pretty special stuff coming in the next few weeks that you're not going to want to miss, and it may even include in person. God bless. See you guys in the next video. Peace.